Paul, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
heard your mic. Okay, yeah, I'm actually just prepping all my orders right now. So, just give me a second. I'm just getting some things together. I've got my sell order ready for the euro dollar on a spike above 114.50. I don't know if that makes you feel any better because I know you're short, but just so you know, I'm selling into any type of strength that we get.
Yeah,
So
we're going to see how it comes out. Mine's a small position, but I'm going to hang on
sure,
because I
sure.
think that, like I said, next week they'll digest gains. I mean, I'm surprised it got up this high, but they're looking for 205. I think that the non-farm payroll numbers can be a little bit better than expected. So the headline number is going to be huge. Now, manufacturing last month was minus 16. They're expecting plus 2. I think that can be improved also. The unemployment rate's at 4.9. They're expecting to stay at 4.9, and I think it probably will, but I tell you what, it could easily inch down to 4.8. If it inches down to 4.8, there'll be a lot of hell to pay because they'll be throwing tomatoes at Janet Yellen saying, it should be, they should have been considering, June for sure. And then obviously average hourly earnings, which probably will come in line at point 0.2. Now last month, that's why I thought that there was no way she was going to be hawkish because we had our first negative hourly wage print in quite a while. So, and that's one of the things, the hallmark she's said before they would really begin a path of normalization was sustained job growth and sustained wage growth. So I think those are the key things. Obviously the headline number, manufacturing will be key, minus 16 last year, last month expecting 2. I think they can do a little bit better. And we've got 15 seconds to go.
All right, I got my finger on a sell button. I got my finger on a sell button. I don't even know what to do, Paul. I can't stand it.
I'm in a great mood today.
I'm
Okay, so
just
let's
glad it's
see.
Friday. All right, I got watching the yen real closely here. Okay,
215, 215, so good.
wrong number. Wow, wow. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I don't know.
Manufacturing, down 29,000, so that wasn't as good. Average hourly earnings up point 0.3, so that was better. So once again, I think that we're
I
going to be
sold some euro at 06, I think,
Oh my God, that's pretty good. I think
just now.
we're going to be digesting gains for the next week, and this had a lot to do with quarter end, and obviously a lot of people were positioned. Somebody just gave me a hard time about being short, and I said, you know what?
Go.
I called the move going higher, and I think we're just going to have to digest for the next week. What do you got to say?
Oh no, I'm just saying go. It's not going anywhere. It's just
Yeah.
bouncing around. I mean, I sold at 114.06 and it's just bounced back up to 10, like in my face, like a big disgrace. That's okay. I don't mind being on the.
You're on a tangent this morning.
Just it's up in my face right now. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. Chop suey here.
I mean, like I was talking to this one guy yesterday, and he was asking me, he goes, "Do you really think it's going to go lower?" And I was telling my guy, "Hey, look, it's just a short-term play, a valuation play." And I go, "But I think eventually we can make it down to possibly 12.82." And he goes, "Yeah, that's why I want to step in and buy it." So I think that people are bullish to euro, but they are saying, "I'll be a buyer at lower levels." You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think that, yeah, let them sit up here. I think they're going to eventually start working. I'm glad it wasn't a bad number because you're right. It probably would have ticked off 115. But like I said, I'm just going to go and hang on. I think that I'll be, in the black next week. And
So
potentially,
the unemployment rates really is what's stalling it. I mean, we ticked up to 5%. I mean, you know.
yeah, but I mean, here's the deal. I was telling people this was with the spruce too. I don't think that I was telling people I don't think that the jobs number this month was going to have much of an impact because Yellen already laid out the thing. Hey, I'm not raising anytime soon. So I think there's a potential for some swings. I think that the euro will just start to digest. I think that I was looking for a short-term low in the dollar. But it wasn't going to be one of those where like, wow, that really presses it for this or wow, because if the number had come in really strong, like 260 or something, all it would have done was, like I said, everybody would be throwing tomatoes at Janet Yellen saying, you have to consider June. That's all it would do. It wouldn't put it like June's going to be done. So I think that the market is just going to hang up here, and then people are going to say, I got a lot of gains in the euro,
The
and then
Canadian,
I think I'm going to take them.
I was going to say, did the Canadian really just spike up to 130.91? Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, it's got to hurt some traders. Oh, oh, yeah. If you're short the dollar Canadian, you are sucking wind right
Yeah, we
now.
did. We sure did.
Oh
We sure
man.
did. The
Oh,
dollar
come on,
Canadian looks
Euro.
like it can really start to work higher. I mean, I don't know
Oh
why
yeah.
people are kind of be trying to be bearish on this thing. It looks like it can start to work higher from
No,
here.
I agree. I agree. So, here comes the euro. Come on down, baby. Okay, so what did we spike down to in the euro dollar anyway?
Looks like 1383-ish, and I'm just looking at the chart, and I have the actual
Let's
number
see.
here, but control here, let me see,
Yeah, the 80s.
1385,
Yeah, yeah. This is
85.
fine. I don't
Well,
mind being.
I
I don't
think
mind being on the short
for
side.
those that are interested, like I said, I'm not giving any levels. We usually do that, and I just don't want to get someone on the wrong side of the tracks and they're all ticked off. So, but I think that the key number going to lower for today is 1354. Now we'll find some
Um,
support at 1375, but certainly
I
like to
I
scalp
got to
it.
get a word in. I just want to let you guys know I have an order to sell the euro pound above 80 pence, but I sold some right now anyway. Just letting you guys know. I didn't see it spike to 80 cents. I wasn't paying attention because I was shorting the euro dollar. But I just sold some euro pound here because I missed this spike. So I sold some here. All right. Sorry, Paulie. Go ahead and just, I
Oh
didn't mean
no,
to
it's
interrupt
just
you.
so for those that are looking to scalp it, 1354 should be well supported. Uh,
Look at the Canadian. My God, son of a gun.
I know, and you're long Canadian, right, Dollar Can?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, anybody who's trying to short this, they got to be crazy. They got to be crazy as all get out. But I just think that I think today we could just move around and jostle around, and then next week you'll start to see the dollar reassert itself. Because then people are going to say, I just don't know about all this stuff, and then how much further it's going to pull down, I don't know. I'm talking about, let's say, euro but I just think that it's going to have to digest some of these gains. I think that potentially we can get down to like 1270-ish without too much problem over the course of as the market digests gains. And I'm not saying it's going to go there in one full swoop, but we're just so far, so fast. And like I told you, 1452,
Uh,
and we're almost there.
watch
This is 78%.
watch the Norwegian krona. I'm considering buying some just because the crude oil is so weak, and if the dollar starts to spike up, this thing is gonna rip. This is at the 78% retracement.
Just like the euro is at the 78% retracement of
Yeah,
517 to 1713. I mean,
yeah, and
it's
let's take
very
a look at the
tempting.
Swedish krona too. Because crude is so weak. Crude looks like it's gonna break. Look at the Swedish krona. Look at it
Crude looking
spiking right
pretty
now.
sick, and I told you about that fib this morning at 37.36, and it bounced off it, and now we're starting to attack it. If we
Oh
get
my
past
God! Look at the Kiwi.
37.36, yeah, if we get past 37.36, this thing could get a little bit scary. I'm talking about the crude. We'll have to see if we can, but we're like you said, we're pushing lower in the crude. And look at the euros at 1388. Dollar CAD is on its highs. That's insane. A lot of people.
Kiwi.
You have to look at
Kiwi.
these. Yeah, you have to look at these things in perspective. A lot of people are talking smack with the euro moving up. You have to look at it in perspective, and it had the extra juice because of into month and into quarter, and a lot of people were positioned the wrong way. You have to use those things to your advantage, just like Blake did. Although he shorted at 1406, but I'm saying is Blake was like, I got my sell button on ready. If it goes to 1452 or up to 15, you have to be a Downing Thomas and look at the other side and look at the positioning. People were positioned the wrong way. When I got short, I'm just getting short from a valuation point of view. But so many people were so. I talked to some huge bond traders.
All right.
They said it was all set up to short to raise in April. So a lot of people, even in the know, were on the wrong side of the trade across the board ahead of Janet Yellen's testimony or
All
GS
right.
that stuff.
All right, Paulie. Well, let's see if the euro can do anything here. I'm not fully convinced that I mean, I'm not going to get out. I just tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to get out. I'm not really. I have to see a move back below like this 113.70
I don't expect a
level.
big move
And
today. I don't. That's what I'm saying. So when I say those of you want to scalp, there's going to be some support at 1375, 1354 is going to be well defended. I'm not expecting anything big in the euro. I think next week you're going to start to see the dollar start to assert itself, and it's going to be jig jag, and then before you know it, what the hell just happened? We're at 1282. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not expecting any
all right,
big moves today, but that's all I
thanks.
got.
All right, Paulie. All right, man. Hey, thanks for stepping in today. Appreciate it.
Okay, no problem.
All right, have a great Friday, and we'll see you in the chat room. All right, watch
Okay.
this crude oil. Crude's really starting to break lower now. If you guys are um, not looking at the dollar Canadian, if you're not looking at the US dollar Norwegian krona, you should be. I just picked up some Norwegian krona at 8.29 because this crude is breaking. Okay, it is breaking. And watch the stock market. The stock market does not look healthy either. Let's go over to the E-minis. Okay, here's the E-minis. I mean, you see the E-minis here. I mean, we're nearing our. I mean, we're starting to tag our lows of the session right now. All right, so got to be very careful with the market here. Dollar Canadian is closing in on 131. A break above 131 is going to trip all sorts of stops here. And I hope some of you guys are long that dollar Canadian because I think this is really going to. I probably would be seller. If you're intraday trader anywhere above 131 and a quarter, if we can get it. Gosh damn it, this euro is not doing anything. It's really just not. It's just a non-reaction to this number. I think it has more to do with the truly the oh wow, look at the stock market. It's just rolling over, guys. Crude's just getting hit. Wow, euro spiking up here. That's because the dollar yen's getting killed. Look at the E-minis. Wow. Wow. I'm actually considering selling a little bit more euro dollar here. Euro, is that at new highs on the euro? No, not at new highs yet. Hold on. Oh, the news is Joe says Saudi Arabia will only freeze if Iran joins plan. Is that the news? Is that what it is? Hold on, let me go take a look at the euro dollar really quick. I'm sorry, I got to watch this euro carefully. I don't like that spike back up again. I don't mind selling more euro higher. That's the thing, is I don't mind. Look at the dollar yen broke through 112. Woo-wee, chickadee. I like that. I'm short dollar yen, obviously pretty aggressively too. I sold a little bit more euro here at 31, just a wee bit more. You know what you got to look at? Hold on. That thing came screaming right back up. If this euro yen gives it up, stocks are rolling over hard right now. Stocks are rolling over hard. I'm getting close to buying more dollar Canadian. Yep. Added slightly to dollar Canadian. Look at crude. It's a 1 minute chart on crude, but crude looks bearish. Stock market looks deadly. Gold's all over the map. My cost average in the euro is at 114.10. Just so you all know. But look at gold. Come on, roll over gold. We don't need no sneaking gold. Euro pounds at 80 cents, 80 pence, excuse me. Like I said, I've got orders above 80 pence to be on the short side. So I've already sold some at 79.88, and I'm adding above 80 pence. So that's been something I've been planning on doing for, God, I don't know how long now. Come on, euro. roll over. Gold's rolling. Let's go over to the euro dollar. I have it on a 1 minute chart, which I don't normally do, but that Kiwi dollar bounced, which I'm surprised. It really probed support through those lows. Here, let's go over here just real quick so we can kind of keep an eye on everything. What to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah, the US dollar Norwegian krona has pulled back just a little bit. It's moving more in tandem with the euro versus crude at the moment. It's all right. Not really worried about it either because I'm not worried about being short the euro up here. Gold looks like really horrible. Silver's down 1.5%. Holy cow, man. I'm telling you, if we have as much dollar weakness as we've had, and silver and gold cannot respond to that, that's bearish. Come on, euro. I'm back to break even in the euro. Come on. Dump, you piglet. There you go. There she goes. Back below 114. It's going to end up being a very frustrating day, I can tell you right now. Here's the euro, just a 1 minute chart. It's enough to give you a heart attack looking at that chart. Let's go over to a 5 minute. It's like, Liz, I'm only in my mid 40s. You know, I don't want to die. Yeah. Okay, get off on a 1 minute chart then. Okay, good. All right. Kiwi still pretty weak. Dollar yen's weak. Swissy dipped to, oh, did you guys see this? Son of a gun. Look at this. All right. Dollar Swiss 95.55. And that is, it depends, you know, how accurate you are with your fibs here, but 95.55 is the 618 according to my magnets. I mean, we hit it. 95.55. We hit it to the tick. I mean, I'm long, so I'm happy about that. So just, you know, I didn't have any orders down there, by the way, which I probably should have, but all right, crude's weakening, stocks are weakening. Kevin said that was just before the figures came out. Really? That spiked down there just before the number? Oh, suckers. Brian says, I'm here as an equity tourist watching this currency stuff. You people are nuts. Yeah. No. You know, if you have to watch a market 24 hours a day, and I realistically, due to having access to mobile technology, I realistically watch quotes 16 hours a day of my entire day. I mean, there's very, very few times throughout the course of the day I do not have my phone up. I mean, I actually, you guys would have laughed. So my son's baseball yesterday. So the couple of us dads, we were outside. We were out in the outfield fielding balls because the kids were working on, you know, drills in the infield. And so I was sitting at left field at 5 o'clock last night, 6 o'clock last night, and I'm looking at quotes. You know, I'm looking at charts. And I have my mitt my hand, and I've got an iPhone 6, so it's not the 6S, so I can navigate everything with my thumb. And I'm sitting out there in left field. I hear the crack of the ball, and our biggest slugger on the team hit a ball right to me, and I had to run to field it, and so I threw down my phone, quotes and all, and I caught the pop fly, and then threw it in to first base so we could pick off the runner. That's how bad I am. I'm at kids' baseball games looking at quotes all day. This is so silly. Terrible. I'm a bad dad. What can I say? All right, come on, Euro. I'm almost thinking that, I'm gonna reduce the risk here, but I'm still sitting in it. Cost average at 114.10. I'm up 6 pips. I'm not doing anything. Mirko says left field to first base. Blake has a cannon. Actually, it was right field. I'm sorry. It was right field. I was on my left. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Right field, first base. I don't have a cannon. Not at my age. If I threw from left field to first base, I would have blew out my arm, even though it was a fairly small field, but still. All right. Anyway, nothing really. Equities. Oh, look at gold. Holy crap. This is the risk. I told you guys, if you are long gold, this is not a good thing. Gold has not rallied with the stock market or the dollar sell-off. Gold is going to pay the piper, and it is. What's silver doing? Oh my God, silver's just getting clobbered. Wow. I mean, destroyed, guys. I mean, look, I've been sitting here looking at silver and looking at gold for the last, couple weeks thinking, man, we came out of this descending wedge. How bullish is that? The failure, I know we've talked about it a lot the last couple of days, but the failure of precious metals to cooperate with the dollar weakness that we've seen it was so telling. It's like, okay, you knew that was going to happen. It's like almost it didn't really matter what the numbers were. I mean, this selling is going to intensify, and you can see gold. We're coming out of a triangle now. I mean, look at that. Bam. Come on. Peso's about ready to rip your head off if you're short. Look at the peso here. This is getting into dangerous territory, guys. This is dangerous territory if you're on the short side. This descending wedge is about ready to just show its morning glory. It doesn't even have underwear on. All right, here's the euro. If you can't laugh, you're dead. Come on, euro. Back below 113.80. Oh, I was just on the dollar index. Here's the Dixie. Let's go over to a 15-minute chart. It is starting to build some steam. Let's go dollar. Canadian. I'm glad I picked up some more Canadian. Did you? David says, I want to see some of the morning glory. David, I didn't know you were that kind of guy. David, you're scaring me. Don't call me, I'll call you, okay? Paul says, Blake, you crazy. Crazy, man. Vato, essay. All right. Come on, CAD. Come on, peso's ripping. This is I'm going to throw up in your face ripping right now. Peso's gone damn crazy on. It's gonna bust a move, and it's not gonna be pretty if you're short. Go, go, go. Do it like you mean it. Do it like you mean it. Euro's dumping. CAD ripped above 131. Okay, I'm going to sell some of it that I just bought. Boom, out. That was 50 pips, 47 pips, really fast. That's the Canadian that I picked up earlier, just letting you guys know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scale out a little bit of this euro down here because I got a little aggressive up there. All right. I just took some off for I took some off for 16 pips, just a little bit. I was getting a little aggro when it was up there above the 113 114 20s. I got a little too aggressive up here. So I just weeded some out. I was getting a little too much up there, but that's fine. I'll stick in what I got now. Peso, ripping like Scotty Pipping. This Norwegian krona isn't going anywhere, which is starting to irritate me. Crude's dumping. Gold is dumping. Dollar's got some wood. All right. Hey. Hey. Hey, you guys on the webinar. You guys having fun? I hope you guys are having a good time. Happy Friday to you all. I'm about ready to stick a fork in it myself and just be done for the day. But I can't because I'm going to be back here in 3 hours on the lunch money webinar. So as much as I'd like to stick a fork in myself, I'm going to have to come back anyway. So JD, you can't use the F word. He says, nice frickin' trading, my man. Thanks from Cape Town. Ozzy's taking a shit dive. Oh, look at that. Good night. Kiwi's dumping. Kiwi's got a double top target now. And listen, if you guys think I'm cursing and cussing and blah, you've never been on a trading floor then. Because I'm a Marine infantry, ex-Marine infantry. Well, I'm not ever an ex-Marine, but I was ex-Marine infantry. We got nothing on trading floor talk because yeah, we sailor talk is nothing. You get on a trading floor and it is downright disgusting. All right, so anyway, double top targets 68 cents. Eric's out. Euro dollar 52 pips. Nice. E. Very good. I'm proud of you, Eric. Very proud of you. Eric is a budding trader that I've had the pleasure of knowing over the last year. Budding. Stocks are getting clobbered right now. Just getting destroyed. JJ just got 212 pips on the dollar Canadian. Nice. Let me say that again. Nice. I'm going to take some profits here, guys. Out the euro for 12. Out the dollar Canadian for 140 for the rest. Not the rest. I'm going to keep some. Selling a little bit of my peso for 2,400 pips. I'm going to close my Norwegian krona. It's down like basically a few pips. It's not moving, so I just want out of it. And I'm going to keep my Swissy because I like being long the Swissy. And I'm done here for now. You know what else I'm going to do really quick, just so you all know? No, you know what? I was going to get rid of. I'm still short the Canadian yen. I was going to get rid of that, but I'm going to hang on to that. It's actually doing quite well. The euro pound, I'm going to stick with for a while. I still have orders to sell more above 80 pence, just so you all know. Anything else that I want to do here? No, I don't really think there is. I don't. I think I'm just pretty much. Hold on, I'm just closing out a few things. Just bear with me, guys. Man, crude oil just clobbered, huh? Absolutely destroyed. How's that DAX doing? Let's take a look at the DAX really quick. You want to see a stock? This market's been this market, we talked about it yesterday, how bad it's underperforming equities, U.S. equities. Oops, not that. Damn it. Here you go. Man, look at how gross that market looks. Let's go over to the 4-hour. Look at that, coming out of a wedge and everything. Holy guacamole! That doesn't look good, does it? Hmm. Okay. Benji said, Blake, man, this is my best NFP ever. Looks like I'm on my way to recover from all the losses in commodity currencies that I've had the last 2 weeks. Wow. Wow. Well, that's good. Let's see. Let's see. Kevin says, haha, I can tell by your tone, Blakey, you had a good day and there will be meat on Blake Sunday table. Better believe that. Ben said, profit on the Canadian done for the week. Thanks, Blake. You're out of here. That's awesome. Windsor in Germany. What's up, my friend? He said he's got the Zen garden of all Zen gardens. He said, hey, Blake, I'm up 87 pips in the dollar Canadian. Thanks, man. Got my weekend beer paid. Nice. Savas says, hey, Blake, can you take a look at the Euro New Zealand? Sure. Let's take a look at it. I haven't done much with this, but I might want to. Euro New Zealand. Oh my God, it's looking really, really nice. So this is okay. This is one we have to probably keep a really close eye on. I know. So you can spawn that trend line all the way back if you want. Okay, you can, but you can see it probably goes all the way back there. This thing's getting ready to blow up here. It's getting ready to. I don't know how excited I'd be about it yet. I'm going to sell some Kiwi, by the way. If we get another 20, 30 pip rally in the Kiwi, I'm going to short some. Wow, look at the Canadian. Holy crap. Okay, hey, by the way, I'm going to sell my dollar Canadian right now. I'm done with the rest of it. Out. Out. Closing my Canadian yen for 93 pips. Out. Okay, why am I getting out of the dollar Canadian? Tell me. Somebody tell me. You got 1 minute. You got less than 1 minute.
Because you made money?
No, no, no. We're at our 618 retracement. Done. Finito, but thank you. What's up, Kipper? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Looks like a busy morning for you
Cool.
guys.
It was great, man. Did really well this morning. So having a very, very good day.
You made up for the earlier week.
Yeah. I mean, it was the earlier week was just, it was rough, man. I mean, it was really rough, and this has just put my week way up in the green. So I'm very, very stoked about what has transpired. Just here over the last little bit. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah. And hey, everybody, I want to thank you all for being here. Kip, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you get some great volatility today.
Thank you.